Okay, more.
So this is the Brugger Thomet TP9, which stands for Tactical Pistol 9. It's was a restricted firearm. It was classed as restricted, same as a handgun, because it can be fired like a handgun. It's small like a handgun, but of course it's meant to be fired from the shoulder as a carbine, which gives you a third point of contact and much greater accuracy, and therefore a greater range. So this utility pistol would be effective from contact distance out to as far as about 150 yards with reasonable accuracy. It's 9mm caliber, so it fires standard pistol ammunition from a 5-round magazine, polymer magazines. And the interesting thing about this pistol is that when it fires and the action goes to the rear, it actually fires from it has a circular locking barrel. So the barrel actually rotates when it locks.
Okay.
So as it comes forward here, the barrel locks by rotating so that there are solid lugs in the way. So it's quite interesting. You can see, it's hard to see. Yeah,
there's some pistol that has the rotating barrel.
Rotating barrel, and this is one of them.
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite interesting. But it's just a fun little gun to shoot. It's very lightweight, semi-automatic, so one shot with each press of the trigger.
How many rounds does it take originally?
Originally, this would have been an 18-round magazine.
18 rounds, eh?
And this was considered the concealment magazine. And then there were longer magazines that held 30 rounds. And the drum magazines even, which held 50 rounds.
Oh, it can handle a drum, eh?
Yeah. Now this particular firearm fell afoul of, again, the Canadian government because it's black and it looks scary to some people. So it was banned as of December 5th of this year and can no longer be used, bought, sold, traded, or basically nothing constructive can be done with it until the government decides how they're going to dispose of it. Which is a load of crap. It's my personal property. I've been using it safely for a better part of a decade now with no problems and no complaints. So why am I suddenly not trustworthy enough to continue to use my private property while the government fiddles around while Rome burns and decides what to do with these things? The fact of the matter is I bought it, I paid for it, I paid taxes on it, government said I could buy it, it was completely legal up until 2 days ago, and now suddenly it's too scary and too warlike for Canadians to have in our communities. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely friggin' ridiculous.
All right. And I see there's something unusual in the front here, and that's
just a shroud over the barrel.
Okay.
The barrel's actually inside there, and that's for attaching a suppressor in the real world, where you're allowed to have rifle and pistol mufflers to deaden the sound a little bit.
So your barrel's about 5 to 6 inches long?
Yeah, I think it's about 5-inch barrel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rotating lockup, very interesting.
And what country is this made in?
Sweden. Switzerland, sorry.
Switzerland?
Yeah, it's Brugger Thomet, B&T.
Okay.
And the government has banned everything made by B&T in Canada, so there won't be any more B&Ts on the market.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.